Hey guys, Iowa Mine in here. So we are inside 3 of the pods, and so these are the 3 that we actually put pretty damn close to in place. And I'll walk outside here in a sec, but these are the ones that we put originally, and then we have 5 that are not in place yet because we're still waiting on the switchgear, and the switchgear is the most important piece. So that gets placed first, then everything kind of gets placed off of it. So these are in position, but should be correct, but we can still put the switchgear in and then kind of pretty this up here at the end. But yeah, I wanted to show it to you. So we got 3. So I'm going to show you the one here, and I'm about ready to work on this one. About ready to run a bunch of Ethernet wires to kind of get that all prettied up. But yeah, so that's good. Everything in here looks fine. So it's kind of cool to kind of see what it's going to look like at the end. Let me walk outside here and show you guys what we got here. So as you can see, they're all just kind of sitting here. So here's the 3. So technically this would be number 2, number 3, number 4. This one actually right here, this is number 1. So this will go at this empty spot right here. And we should have about, I think I measured it, I think it was like 5 inches of free space at the end. 3 inches, something like that. So it came out, my measurements ended up being perfect, which is weird. So I triple checked it and ended up being right. But yeah, so we took the tarp off. It was really windy, so we took it off. It was flapping. This is perfect. Everything here we're good. And then like I said, we got the other 2, 3, 4, 5. So switchgear is gonna go here in the middle. I should have cleaned this up before I started recording. So switchgear is gonna go here. So it's gonna get placed, and it's actually gonna get placed in between this. Okay, so we're gonna put the switchgear down nice and perfect, and then put that pod over the top right in between here as well, because this is going to be the 120 volt coming into the pod to run servers, cameras, that kind of stuff, because it can't run on 277. And then this is going to be the internet. So we're going to cut these off, set the pod on top of it, and so it should come right up in. So that's the perfect, everything works perfectly. So it should be tight, but it should be doable. And then we got the secondaries coming into the switchgear. And so everything looks good. Everything should be good. I've triple checked everything, quadruple checked it. Should be fine. But that's the end goal. So the switchgear, and then 4 pods. And this should be the switchgear for here. So that's how we should be. That's where I think it should be at. So it should be good. I guess we'll find out the hard way once the switchgear gets here. But if we need to move stuff, we can. So, but yeah, that's what we got, guys. Yeah, everything here is pretty good. See, the snow's already kind of starting to melt after the blizzard and stuff we had last week. And we got 6 inches of snow and then like 3 inches, but it's been so warm here, it's been starting to melt. So yeah, there's a transformer all up and going. And so they came and did some work. They're gonna come and actually activate it. So the power comes in to here from across the street. I can show you. So comes across the street, comes into here, and then it actually gets fed back out and feeds actually that building across the street. So it feeds a transformer over there. So that's just how the power works. I'm not 100% sure how that, of that, but that's just what I was told. But yeah, so they're gonna come, not next week, Christmas, but the week after, light this thing up, like 29th, 30th, 31st, come out and light this thing up towards good to go, pull the fuses on the secondary until my switchgear gets here, and then my electrician gets everything in and ready to go, and then we can put the fuses back in or whatever. So that's good. But yeah, everything else is looking pretty. Everything got shipped good. Everything looks to be in good shape. Obviously, I don't have the tarps off this, and the tarps look beat up, but keep in mind, when it was getting shipped here, that was when the whole north part of the US had that 60, 70 mile per hour winds, and they were delivered right in the middle of the worst wind here. So yes, the blue wrap looks like crap, but that's not their fault. That's just weather. So that looks like crap, but everything underneath I think will be just fine. So I'm not too worried about anything. I'm not freaking out. How's that? So but yeah, actually we'll go look at this first pod here, because I actually have the Ethernet done, and I'll give you the first negative I have. So we can see if we can see in here. So I have all the Ethernet ran. And now the biggest negative, you might be able to see it, I have so much extra. So the numbers they gave me were way too much. So yeah, I have a lot of extra wire. So the goal is, so we'll do an example. Like, so this is wrapped up here. And so the miner, it's only gonna go like 4 inches in front of this to where I'm guessing I'm gonna plug it in. So I'm gonna have to have the wire nice and flush up here, put the miner in, and then plug it in. So it should be fine. This will sit above the fans, you know, in front of the control board. So it should be fine. I guess we'll see. If it's not, I'll figure out something. But yeah, that's the only negative so far, is the numbers they gave me for the Ethernet was way too much. So I tried bundling up here, trying to save some. It does not look pretty. I know, I'm well aware, but I have no choice. So it's, especially the right side, the numbers they gave me for the right side, I don't know why, but they're a lot longer, but they technically weren't. It should be relatively the same as the left side, but they just weren't. So yeah, yeah, I'll just deal with it. If I have it ugly up here later, don't get mad at me. It is what it is. So I think that's enough for now, guys. Everything out here looks good. So I'm just kind of giving you guys an update. I'll have a lot more, especially when that switchgear shows up and have kind of put stuff into place. It's looking like probably the end of next week is probably when that's going to happen. I think, you know, probably like the 26th, the day after Christmas, is probably when a lot of that gets done. So we'll see. But yeah, for hosting wise right now, we're just taking more or less pre-orders for the new place. So if we order stuff now, the goal still is to get this thing turned on the 1st. So as of right now, everything is going to get turned on the 1st, get swapped from the old facility over to the new one. I'll have everything prepped, so any new miners will get turned on the 1st as well. Like, I should have everything done. So if it's not done the 1st, it'll be done the 2nd and 3rd if I run into issues or it takes longer than expected or whatever the case may be. So that's still the goal, is to turn everything on here the 1st. So if you order a miner now with the holidays and stuff, it's going to get delayed, so you'll be good to go. So it should show up and be ready to get turned on, because I'll have this already turned on by the time the miner shows up. So that's perfectly fine. So let's get stuff ordered. If you want it, you want to take care of, you know, use the new rate, 8.75 cents a kilowatt hour. You know, automatically be done day one. You'll be good to go. So let's get that going. Also, I have a really good deal right now on L9s. Off the top of my head, it was $40.50 for 15 gigs. It was $4,300 for 16, and 16.5 was $4,400. I think that was the numbers as of Friday. So I don't see it going up. Bitcoin hasn't really changed much. So the price of those machines are just really, really good. I think I'm a couple $100 better than anyone out there. And that's US stock. That is, you know, no tariffs, no import fees. So if you guys want L9s, that's the price to go. And then they'll get deployed here day one as soon as they show up. And yeah, we should be good, guys. So yeah, send me an email, contact@iomining.io, and let's talk. Otherwise, I'll have more videos as we do more work here and go from there. Thanks, guys.